So I didn't start using my GoPro until day number 2, so I have very little footage of day 1, so I'm gonna have to speed run this. So we left our apartment at 7 a.m. and we walked down to New West Station to take the Expo line to Waterfront Station. We took the Canada line to the airport. We had some free time at the airport, so we got some food. The flight to Japan took about 9.5 hours. It was pretty cramped and pretty boring. I really don't like flying, and we were severely unprepared in having pre-downloaded shows and movies on our phone because the internet on the flight was pretty bad. But towards the end, we could see Mount Fuji, and we saw this cloud that oddly looked like Godzilla. So that was pretty interesting. So we made it to Japan, and transferring from the plane to the airport, we could feel how hot it was. So that was on our minds while we were going through immigration. We made our way to the main transit area of the airport. We were very lost about where to find the transit cards. And there's just so many signs and so many people walking around that it was pretty overwhelming for us. We were able to find where to purchase the transit cards, but now we had to decide what train we wanted to take to get into Tokyo. There was either like the Keisei line or like the Skyliner, which was a little bit more expensive, but more direct into Tokyo. We were way too lost and overwhelmed to give it much thought, so we just ended up taking the Skyliner, which was about $25 Canadian per person. We got our first vending machine drinks. I got an orange Fanta, my girlfriend got a grape Fanta. We took the train to Tokyo. We got off at Ueno Station, and it was just so blazingly hot. It was nothing like we've ever experienced in British Columbia. And the first thing we did was hit up this little shrine. So we were just walking around. We hit up our first 7-Eleven and McDonald's, and we were just kind of aimlessly walking around. We found the Ueno shopping street, and it was just really cool looking at the shops, and it was just so jam-packed with people. The shops were really interesting. They were like underneath the train tracks. It was a very great use space for businesses. We then walked down to Akihabara, and we were just taking pictures and looking around. We did have plans to meet friends that were also visiting Japan. So in the meantime, we went over to our hotel and dropped off our bags and then made it back to Akihabara. I was collecting a lot of maid cafe flyers from the maids that were standing on the side of the street. I just wanted those as kind of like souvenirs. We went into this really huge store, which it's not like a mall, but it was like a 10-floor store. We were just shocked about how it just kept going up and up, and you don't see stuff like that in Canada, so the whole culture shock was really hitting us. But yeah, that was pretty interesting. From the outside, it just looked like an arena. I had no idea what it was from the outside. So we met up with our friends, we got dinner, we walked around a little bit, and we went to an arcade. We played Mario Kart, and we walked back to the hotel and went to bed. So that was day 1. Not every day is going to be like this. The next video will definitely be longer. I hope you guys enjoy this one. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Peace.